Welcome, fellow workers. Tonight we are reviewing the Vosteed Porcupine. This is a knife that was really hyped up by a lot of people, and a lot of people recommended this brand. So I wanted to check them out because this design looks very functional to me, and it could be. So my issue with this knife is that it was basically like a good movie with bad acting. I just watched last night The Last Shift, which was a pretty good horror movie, except the acting and the dialogues were kind of on the nose. And that feeling of being cheated out of something great that you get from a movie like that is the same feeling that you get from this knife. Now, why am I saying this? First of all, someone needs to explain to me why this liner on the backside is bigger than this liner. This is something that you would normally do on a liner lock because you need to put your thumb in there, disengage the lock, and close the knife. Or same with a frame lock. You need the scalloping to depress the lock bar and close the knife. This is they call it a top liner lock. It's basically a button actuated compression lock. There is no reason why I would want this part to be wider than the front one. And this is not an aesthetic problem. This is a problem because most times I fail to find the right spot to reverse flick the knife. And the action is beautiful once I manage to get in there, which doesn't always happen. Now, I have other compression locks with a thumb hole and never had any issues at all reverse flicking them. I don't understand how this happened on this knife. I don't understand why they designed it this way. Second issue is this pocket clip is really flimsy. It looks like it's the same pattern as Spyderco's wire clip, so you can probably get something, aftermarket and replace it. But I would like to see a decent pocket clip to begin with, especially when it's something so cheap as a piece of wire. Third issue, it's the blade steel. Now, I don't have many other. I actually only have only one other knife in 14C 28N, which is the Morakniv Garberg. Now, this is not the kind of knife that you test for edge retention. This is the kind of knife that you beat when you are camping. So I don't know really well this kind of steel in terms of edge retention, but this was not great, I have to say. Um, I would totally pay 20, $30 more if they made this knife in 20CV S35VN. These knives that are pretty common on Chinese knives. Pardon me, these steels that are pretty common on Chinese knives, I would totally pay more for a better steel. Also, the way it was ground right here at the heel. Now this has been sharpened, but this final bit of the blade had to basically be reprofiled because this final part was thicker. So it was kind of annoying to get in here and sharpen it. Now, good things about these knives. They come in a million different color combinations, which is fun because you can find the one that you really like, and you can definitely buy two and swap parts. So you can have you can have the PVD blade on this handle and move this black handle on the micarta knife. You can do all of these little things, which keeps it fun. But again, I was ready to say that this was gonna be my favorite knife. Even the ergos, like the way that you grip it, it feels like an Odds Roosevelt. It has that feeling. You're locked in and you're ready to work. The button that decompresses the lock is placed somewhere where it's very unlikely that you will ever accidentally disengage it, unless maybe if you are left-handed, you might have that issue. But as a right-handed person, I really don't see the problem with where the button is. So overall, I would say that this knife could have been perfect, and I feel cheated out of something great here. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's your experience with Vosteed in general, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Ad Maiora.